Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this brand new day. Oh, Hokey smokes, I'm feeling pretty tired today. Wonderful. I didn't sleep great. I woke up earlier than I wanted to, given that it was like 1 o'clock when I finally got into bed. So didn't sleep wonderfully, but at least I slept, so that is a good thing. We all need to sleep. You don't sleep, you die, so it's good to sleep. Thumbs up for that. Past that, well, yesterday was a therapy day, and so therapy days for me are always slower and not as much done because stuff just gets pulled up out of your subconscious and you have to deal with that, and that always takes a day for me, so... Of course, to front load the video, yay, YouTube. But if you could, toss me a like if you like what you see in here, that'd be very cool. If you could subscribe to the channel if you haven't, that'd be awesome. If you could leave me a comment, that would be definitely a good thing. And of course, if you could become one of these beautiful and awesome people that helps to keep me alive, that would be truly beautiful and awesome. Literally, my income, my disability barely covers my rent, leaving me very, very little else to survive on. These people keep a roof over my head and food in my belly and my pets alive, so thank you so very, very much. So if you'd like to help me out, that would be cool. You don't have to, of course. You know, there are links in the video description, wherever that happens to be. Don't know what device you're watching this on. Yay! Front loading over, thumbs up for that. Hey, at least I don't have a sponsorship. A real one anyway. I got all sorts of scam sponsorships always showing up in my email, but so far nothing real. UPS is not going to say to a rando like me, hey, you've been randomly chosen to get this great prize for your YouTube channel. Yeah, right. So that's joyous, but life is life. Past that is stated, I didn't do a whole lot yesterday because of therapy. It was done at 10 o'clock. We talked about this, that, and the other, and it was good, a very good thing, a good session. Next one isn't until after January 1st, so yay on that. But then after that, you know, I can sometimes get stuff done, but not always after a therapy session. But my sister had sent me a gift card to Walmart, and I needed some stuff. So I took the several hours yesterday to walk up to Walmart. Through absolute serendipity, this card that she sent me, I spent all of it, but, you know, just a few cents. So, yay on that. But I was able to do some things. I want to show this off. Not really show it off, but it is a plaid shirt that I managed to get to replace the one that I've been wearing, because that one's just so thin, it's hardly got any warmth to it at all anymore. I should have gotten this one slightly larger. It fits like it's supposed to as a shirt, whereas I bought it to be a jacket, so the sleeves are proper length and it fits properly. And it's like, oh. So maybe on another time, if I have more money, I'll buy another one that's slightly larger, but that one's actually fine. So good deal on that. So I've got a shirt to wear as a jacket, because while people have asked me in comments if I do have like a warm, thick coat, I can't wear those. Ever since I've been walking, I have too much lean muscle in my legs, and I heat up fast and hard. I have to take off, literally take off a puffy jacket. If I put one on at the beginning of my walk because I'm freezing, halfway through my walk, I am carrying my coat because it's just too hot and I am perfectly warm, just wearing the shirts and carrying the coat. So yeah, I've got a puffy coat, but oh, good golly, I can't wear it. Even a couple years back when it was snowing and freezing and there was like a foot and some of snow outside, I had my shirt, I was wearing just these shirts, my plaid shirt as a jacket, and then a light summer jacket over the top of that, and I even had the two shirts, the shirt that I used as the jacket and the jacket itself just unzipped and wide open. And I felt great. Perfect heat. So puffy coats, I broil. I mean, as much as I am cold all the time, and I'm freezing all the time, and I don't like being cold. I hate cold. But once I get moving, I don't feel it. And even when I do feel it, my brain and my body work so much better in cold. So I hate it, but it's good. Life is life. Still though, it's still raining every single day, and outside right now, it looks like something out of Silent Hill. You can see about a block before the fog is just eating everything. So, thumbs up, and it's cold. So, yeah, life is life. But I did take that trip to Walmart, and it was 3 miles there, 3 miles back, and my head is such a silly thing because I've made going on Walkies so much of a habit now that 2 hours after I got back, I was going, gosh, I need to go Walkies. But no, I had gone Walkies already. So instead, I went and used part of the money that I had taken at Walmart, and I bought a new beard trimmer because the one that I do have is falling apart, literally. I've got it duct taped together, and it's just gotten to the point it doesn't work anymore properly. So I got a new one, and it's taking a little bit of getting used to, but I like the way it trims, and my hair is so thin back here now. I'm not bald. I still got hair. But holy smokes, right back here, it is super duper thin. So yeah, I'm cutting it even shorter than I had been up on the top here because of that. And this was fast. If you take a look in my videos, my hair was long and had a lot of volume to it up until about 3-4 years ago. And then it started thinning fast, so I've been cutting it short since. I have spent my entire life with huge volumes of longer hair with just these effortless finger waves. I had been told when I was younger that women would be jealous of my hair my entire life. Not my entire life, but I had just effortless finger waves all through my hair, and now it's all gone. Oh well, life is life. At least I still got some. You know, I've known people who early 20s had gone bald, so life is life. And remember, if you're dealing with male pattern baldness, or actually it's not even just male pattern baldness, there are women that have that thinning and patching and then lose it entirely too. But if you do get that, even though they promote this whole thanks dad thing on advertisements, that's passed on through your mother. Your father's a victim too. It's passed on through the mother's side of the family. I forgot the word mother. So don't blame your dad. He's a victim. Past that, I mean, I got back and then I rested until I could take a shower, and then I took a shower, and that took a couple hours, and then when I was done, I just sat here and relaxed as best as I could, and so I got very, very little done. I have still been trying to write. You know, I'm still writing periodically, just as practice, and because it's different, and I don't have my name attached to it. I've actually been uploading some of this fiction. It is, of course, vor being uploaded to various places like that, because it's not for like being intellectual. So yay. I mean, I can't write much, and I don't do often, but don't go searching it out. It's both terrible and terrible. But you know, thumbs up for that. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly, there was something else I was going to mention that had to do something about writing. Yes, I had been talking to my therapist, and this is still true, and I had been doing this. I need to do it more, and pretty much everyone does. You know, I have troubles making the first step, and if the first step that I have to make on a project is too big, I can't do that. I have executive dysfunction. I've got my battery for my, energy for life only recharges up to like maybe 70% on a good day after a good night's sleep. So I don't have a lot of even energy to spare to do this stuff. So it's hard to write. Especially when you give yourself you need to write 2,000 words or 1,200 words daily. That's a lot of words. But Terry Pratchett, the author, he shot for 400 words daily. Now, you didn't hit 400 and stop. You took a look at how you were feeling. If you hit those 400 words and you couldn't go any further, yeah, you could stop. You hit your goal. You did it. I mean, you crossed the finish line. But if you cross that finish line and what you're doing is just keeping you engaged and you're enjoying it, then yeah, keep going. Don't stop at 400. That's just your goal. But if you're still running and enjoying it, keep running. Enjoy it. If you're in the middle of a dialogue scene that's just you're having a great time with, keep going. 400 words daily and then edit. And I know I've talked about this before, but 400 words and then editing, I'm going to keep on pushing to do. So it's not only going to be stories about and then uploaded, anonymously about people being swallowed whole and digested alive. Although, thumbs up for that. I think there should be more of that in our media and fiction and more. But yeah, so I'm working on the writing and I'm working on stuff. And yesterday, I did a lot of thinking on the whole inside, outside, and cryptid stuff. I'm chewing on the whole cryptid part of it a lot because that was a thing that I hadn't even thought of, but it made perfect sense. And now that I've realized this avenue is here, I am just diving into pushing my creativity, seeing where it goes, following, and then trying to mine that out. And right now, the thoughts of this character, coming to terms with he's not who he thought he was. He reached like 23 years old and then his genes expressed, and it's like 2 months into it before he finally is just, I'm not James Baker. I'm not James Baker at all. I am me, James Baker Parrish, when I became this. I am this. Thing is, though, of course, one of the big reasons for change is, you've got a human mind in a non-human brain. Mind is a function of brain. If you have ever dealt in the healthcare with people who have had any sort of brain injury, whether it be extrinsic, if you're in war or you're hit by a car or somebody shoots you, anything like that, that's an extrinsic damage to the brain. Or you've got something intrinsic where you've had a stroke or a bleed or a clot or something that damages your brain from the inside. You have radical changes in personality, thinking, and thought. Mind is a function of brain. If you don't have a human brain, you're not going to think like a human being. And so for the first 2 months and some, James Baker is trying to cling to being James Baker, even though every week he has to go out and find a human being and then eat them. So 2 months into this, and he's finally coming to grips with it. That's when he changes his name from James Baker, because James, Jimmy, and all that, he perished. That's why at this point he's going with, I'm Bakir. I'm not James. James is gone. And part of the story where he's going to be, he and his friend Daffod, which it's, the naming conventions from the inside are weird, and he had 2 parents from the inside that ended up on the outside. So even though his name is Daffod, it's Daphiid, and he just goes by Daff. So he and, Daff and Bakir, as they slowly learn and find out about this stuff, are finding out what's going on with, Bakir. And stated 2 months into it, he's finally realizing that I am not who I was. I don't know what I want to do with my life. Do I want to use the skills, talents, and abilities that I have gained from when James Baker was here? Or do I just want to live in the moment, just enjoy life for a week, and then really enjoy life when I have to eat someone? Because, as he confides to Daff, as he's busy chewing on this one woman's leg that he ate earlier, raw human meat really tastes good to Bakir. And boy, it really, really feels good to have a stomach full of undigested raw human meat. So he's happy, but eating someone once a week is about perfect. Any more often, it would become commonplace. Any less, you would forget between times. Here, he eats someone, he feels good for 5 days, and then as it fades, he gets hungry again and eats someone else. And they taste good and they feel good. But of course, Daff has to remind him that, eating someone a week is still quite a bit, and after a year, that's 52 people. The authorities are going to be kind of looking into this stuff, so don't start enjoying it too much. Bakir and Daff are really good guys. They're not villains, even though Daff doesn't eat anybody, but he certainly doesn't stop Bakir from eating people because it's survival. And when it's survival, you gotta survive. And I've opened up 24 hours where the comments in my community tab. Going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people. I haven't had that many people leave comments in quite some time. I'm going to thank however many people have left me comments. Thank you very much. Anything more than 0 is awesome. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I count American Sign Language, with my depression, fibromyalgia, ADHD, so much more, I'm getting better, but the recovery is slowing down, and soon will stop, but that's okay. We have Bruce Herr, thumbs up and thank you. April Nevels, greatly appreciated. The Nugget 07, how about that, and thank you. MPG 272727, thumbs up, and I'll check that out. We have Tony Bennett. Did I, or just something that sounded close? But thank you very, very much. Confused Owl 29, always good to see you in the comments. Very, very cool. Ben B, greatly appreciated. Good to see you as well. And Craig YAC, thumbs up and thank you. Mountain TA and a whole bunch of stuff. Thank you much. We have Pancake Cookie. Good to see you as well. Yuki likes hot potatoes, the best kind of hot potato. Thumbs up. The best kind of potato, not hot potato. That doesn't make sense, but thank you. Larry from space, glad to see that you're doing better. And Ice Damon, greatly appreciated, each and every one of you. As stated, to get me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people, and that is appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation you have for my existence, and I have really messed all this up. Somewhere below, I have I say below, but I don't know what device you're watching this on. There's the show more video description. Inside, I have various links to all my channels. I got things talking about Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and again, I would like to thank each and every one of these Patreon patrons. These beautiful and awesome people are beautiful and awesome. Literally, I cannot work, and my income is exceptionally limited, and it's not keeping up with the pace of how much the world costs. These people literally help to keep me alive, and it is greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. If you'd like to help me out, become a patron. Again, there are links in the show more. That's a thumbs up. And if you'd like to help me out without becoming a patron, there's a PayPal link, and no, not above, grubbing for your spare cash. And of course, there is no, I'm not sure. My cat came in the window, and that distracted me. Amazon wishlist link. That'd be cool if you could check that out. Definitely a thumbs up. See, I remember. Very, very cool. Now, don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. I can't speak English. I'm very distracted today. And I take all good wishes, whether you can donate or not, and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. And now, if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation. And of course, if you hit the notification bell and the subscription button, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. Hokey smokes. Being distracted. That's the story of my life with ADHD. You can see it in so many videos where, I go off the rails with my memory and I'm gone. Please seek out a nice balance of these things here. I can't speak English. I'm lost all of a sudden. And of course, with the Clefefe bug still raging, please take care. Don't be an early statistic. It's not just nothing. Please take care. Hokey smokes. Maintain your social distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, get the vaccine, get a booster, do what you can, please. So until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side. That's what the word is. And that is a very good thing.